Today I'm going to be working with a syllabus and doing talking to the text. So I'm going to be talking to the text of a syllabus. And to do that, I want to make sure I use a few strategies. And I do this for any text that I'm going to be reading, especially if it's something I need to pay attention to. I need to know this information. The first thing I do is called a preview, right here. I look it over. I see what's in front of me, what does it look like on the page, how is the page laid out. So I know about how much time it might take me, what kinds of things I'm going to encounter that I might need to spend some time with. Then I use what I know about syllabi. So I think about all the different individual syllabuses or syllabi I've read in my life, and I think, what do I know about them? What can I predict will be in them? What do I think is going to be different maybe in this one? What should I look out for that I know I've got to make sure I get? Like there's some important information. On the syllabus itself, I'm going to make notes on things I need to do. So there might be calendar dates or information I need to get or materials I need to purchase. So I'm going to make notes about things to do. I'm also going to ask questions because I always have questions about this, and the only way I'm going to get those answered is if I ask them. So I'm going to ask questions. And finally, I'm going to make some connections between content or information in the syllabus and what I know, what I'm thinking about, what I've done before, what I want to know. So we'll see what happens as I talk to the text. This is the syllabus for a class, for a history class that I'm taking. And the first thing I'm going to do with this syllabus is what's called a preview. So I am going to look at how many pages. It looks like I have a total of, when we get all the way down to the bottom, I think there are 4. Yes, indeed, there are 4 pages, and I can see that right there, 4 pages. So if I look at this, at the very end of it are important dates for spring 2013. I might want to pay attention to things I need to worry about, like when is the final and when is the last day. So I'm sure that I know and can plan in my calendar. I can see there's information here on the Learning Support Center and computers and services for students with disabilities, and I'll look at that, read that more carefully later. Something about class cancellation, which I don't know if we need that in the spring. This, however, right here, plagiarism and cheating. I want to make sure I come back to that because that's going to be pretty important for me as I go forward to know what the rules are. It looks like up here I have information on the environment in the classroom. So right here, the classroom environment. And one thing I notice right away that I want to make sure I pay attention to this rule because I know instructors are very picky about this. Do not text in class. Okay, I promise. Okay. So if I scroll up towards the top, I can see, oh, there's information on grading. So I'm going to be looking at grades, and I can see information on what we're going to be, coursework and grading. I'm going to need to be sure to read this to find out what we're actually going to be doing. It looks like a lot of different things. And then here are required materials. So I should make notes on that. Course objectives, the description, all of these bold headings are telling me what I'm going to read about. So some of them are probably more important than others, but I want to make sure I understand all of it. So let me scroll all the way to the top here and make this a little bit bigger, and I'm going to do a little talking to the text. And in doing this, this is where I'm going to write my to-do list and ask questions and make any connections to knowledge I already have. This looks like a standard syllabus like I've seen before. So let's see what's in it. Here we have the History 34A, so I'm in the right class, and we're studying U.S. Contemporary Issues 1. I wonder what 2 is. Number 2. It's 5 credits, so it's the spring. Here's my instructor's name. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in my my cell her name, and I think I see down here her phone number. So these things are going in my cell phone. Melody Schneider. I better remember her name. Sometimes I forget my instructors' names. And over here I see her email. So you know what? I'm going to put that in my cell phone too. So this is number 1 on my to-do. Put this stuff in my cell phone. I also see that on Monday and Wednesday from 2:50 till 5 is our class. I need to block that out on my calendar. That way I can set reminders and make sure I show up. Over here are office hours. So I'm guessing this is, I don't even know what that is. You know, some instructors have this and some don't. So what is this? Do I have to go? I wonder. I don't know. So I'll ask her about that. So that's one of my questions. So that gives me a sense of what I need to do, and then basic information about my instructor, Melody Schneider. Let me remember that name. Okay, now I'm going to look at the course description right here. The course description. A study of U.S. foreign policy issues and their impact on other countries. U.S. foreign policy issues. So what are our issues? And impact on other countries. I never thought about that before. Like, I wonder if, here's a connection, if North Korea, are we going to study about North Korea and like the missiles there, like thinking of launching at us? I wonder. Okay, so we are going to cover, topics covered may include terrorism, military involvement, global trade agreements. What? That sounds so boring. You know, I heard about trade. I don't know, that just doesn't sound very fun. And U.S. defense policy and others. I wonder what they are, so I'm going to ask. High school class, HS class, I think that's high school, I think. Counting toward CWP, I don't know what that is. So there's another question. What is CWP? So this is the beginning, the top part of this text is giving me basic information. And then if I look at this next section, course objectives, I'm thinking this is where I am going to find out information about what I'm going to be taught. Or maybe, is this what's on the test? I should find out. Is this on the test? Will I be tested on this?